Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those new fabulous subscribers that are dropping by, thank you very much. I live and love, and you are so very welcome indeed. So a lot of you had sent me DMs about Diddy Poo, because Diddy Poo now is supposed to be serving something like 4 years. 4 years in prison. And the party hasn't even started when they've attempted to try to cut his throat inside prison with a very, very excited, anxious fellow inmate. Then we got news again that there was a second attempt. I said, what? On Diddy Poo? I said, bless his heart. Bless his heart. He's having a rough ride, and I know he's in there. He's like, come on man, to the Father up above. How long do I have to take before I can get up out of here? His team is appealing, and might I say that they did a good job. They did a good job. He got really an extremely light sentence. I would call that a getaway sentence, because it really wasn't much. You got away with a lot, Diddy. And that's why I said, you know what? I don't want to read anything. I just want this some way, somehow, somebody can share it for you to listen. Diddy, it serves you right. I almost wish that they had nicked you so that you have a mark right there. These are the years, it's your 7 years of season for you to be humbled, and you are not humble. You're still arrogant, and you think you are the Diddy before. That Diddy of before, kiss it goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. You know how you're going to kiss it goodbye? Look for your female friends and ask them, those that have children, what they were before they had children. You see that life that you had before children, we as women, we kiss it goodbye. You kiss it goodbye, because you can never have that life again, because now you have children that requires a different kind of energy, responsibility, and maturity. That old life I had, gone. Same with you, Diddy. That old life you had is gone. It was a wicked life. It was a bad life. It was a life where you destroyed other people's lives. If not physically, mentally, and emotionally. For sure, we saw what you did to Cassie. And for that, you have to pay. You thought from the gate, whatever your people told you, your team told you, that, you will be able to leave. They will just arrest you. It's all going to be procedure, protocol. And then from there, we'll get you out on bail. And then we will beat this. You have to remember that, you see, our God is the greatest of all. He organized it to look like so. But in actual fact, he said, Diddy, you're a bad child. I sent you out there to be great. And I gave you the talent. Even though you came from a family of thugs. Your father was not exactly a God-fearing man, drove his bus and went to church every day. He was not. And your mama, ooh, baby girl, ching ching. She was out there. Yeah, she was out there. Bless her heart. She's still there supporting you. And I want your mom to feel this anguish, the way you imposed on so many other mothers because of what you did to their children. They have to feel it, so that you feel it. So that when you come out of prison, you are really reformed. You're not reformed. It was out there in the streets that you are going to have an interview the following Tuesday. Your children all came to come and cry, and I believe their tears. Because they love you. That's what a child does. You love the parent. That's all you know. Because our identity is attached to the parent. But they have to feel it. So that you feel it even 10 times worse. So that when you do come out here again, you won't do it. I don't have any empathy for you. And I met you. And I worked for you. And you were the greatest. At that time, Diddy was fire. In the 1990s, I'm talking about 30 years ago. 30 years ago. Because I'm 56. How time flies. And Diddy was an international phenomenon. For his parties, it was as if everything he touched turned to gold. I don't know, perhaps there were white parties before Diddy started them. but Diddy's white parties were the most iconic. Hamptons, forget it. Summer party, summer jam belonged to Diddy and Will Smith. Summertime. It belonged to those two. In my era, that's what I remember. It was the whitest and whitest of shirts. Are we living and loving for my shirts? You better grab them because they are really selling out. And I am so happy. You can wear your necklaces down with them. It's just such a jazz. It's such a play. I live and love them. Live and what? Live and love them. We've sold out of a whole bunch of sizes. I've got a little bit left. And I've got a surprise for you. You don't even know. I've got a surprise for you, and you are going to live and love. And I'm going from XL to 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, 5X for my curvy girls. I never forgot you. I didn't have enough money. That's the truth, because I'm self-funding. So Diddy, that's what I have to tell you. I want you to really think of what you did. Of what you did, and you did not have to. You didn't have to. You had it all. And you were abusing people. You were. And you couldn't stand up at any time to really show your remorse. You quickly paid Cassie down, quick, so that she would not open the casket to all of the criminalities that you were doing out here in these streets. I was shocked. I was ashamed. I was sad. I was surprised. I was confused. I was worrisome. I really sat back and I tried to understand it. Because you did it that I met. You were so gallant. You were so nice. You treated us so very well. You invited us to your home. I didn't go, not because I didn't want to, but because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do all of those things. And I just felt that, it's a bit boring for me. Let me stay back and let me come and watch TV and then come and start to take all the little goodies from the hotel room, be packing my things to go back to New York. But it was a wonderful experience for a young model that I was then, who had just relocated from London. America was big to me. It was huge. It was unbelievable. And you were one of my most pleasant experiences. To think that you were doing that to multiples. And when I say that, to women and men. And you have gotten away with a lot of things that nobody ever knew or came to light. You deserve to be scratched on the neck. And let that mark stay for life to remind you of all of the casualties you caused. I'm going to call it like it is. That's why I'm not on any national network. I have the creative freedom to really call it like it is, because there are guidelines for so many others. I don't want guidelines. I want to call it like it is. Telling me if this was my daughter, oh God, you would have prayed that you went to prison, because the wrath that I would have put on you would have been 10 times worse. When I tell you, I would have sliced you thin, and I'm talking about the third leg between the legs. Yes, I would. Me, I don't mind. I want to go to jail, but let me do this first. That's how a lot of mothers feel. But they said they've got other children. They did not have the finances. They didn't have the power. How dare you? How dare you, Puff? How dare you, Sean? Let's really call it like it is. How dare you? You are blackmailing the mother, telling her that she has to pay to release Cassie. Who the F are you? Who are you? That's how far gone in your head. Because I listened till I could listen no more. And then now you are crying, release me, please. You are very stupid. You deserve no pity. You deserve no empathy. I'm giving you none. Remember why you are there. Remember why you're there. Let your team know why you are there. And let us call it for what it is. It's bad. It's criminal. That's why you're in prison. Quiet as it's kept. That's why you're in prison. And that's all I have for you. I hope the next time they break a leg, they break an arm, they break your head. So when you come out, you'll be like, oh my God. Wow. You know what? Let me just come and be quiet, be a daddy, and try to be some kind of a son to the mother. Some kind. That's it. I hope you do the full 4 years. and while you are there, it's hell on earth for you. It's a fraction of the 30 years you put all of these victims through, because that was what they were. They were victims, then they were victimized again when they got to court, and you were there with your smug face talking about, well, you know, this, that, and the other. Who are you? You are nobody, brah. We the people made you what you were, and we take that back, because you don't get any honor from me. How about that? Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Oh my God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The 2 t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this, and just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well, make it loose, loungy with your jeans, and then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits, because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here, in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that Fumi, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier. Hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing, because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation, because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small, and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing, because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life, because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes, and then we also have it in ice cream, because I love ice cream and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below. And I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.